It's been nearly 2 weeks since tragedy struck the community of Grand Haven Township, where Christopher Karolkiewicz shot and killed his wife, Mandy, and their 6 children in a murder-suicide.
As the family and people in the community prepare to lay Mandy and her children to rest at a public memorial ceremony later this month, News 8's Katani Gooch spoke with someone who's not family but knew the children on a level unlike many others. Their babysitter. Katani.
Amber, Brian, Lexi Tater started babysitting the Karolkiewicz kids back in 2019. She took care of them on and off for roughly 3 years. She told me that although her time with the family was short, the impact they had on her will last a lifetime.
I started babysitting, nannying, took the babysitter CPR course when I was like 11 or 12 years old, and I love kids.
Lexi Tater says that's what drew her to the Karolkiewicz family when they moved in just a couple doors down from her. And what started as an organic, simple introduction.
I met them just, I believe we were just like walking down the street, or they came to our door for some reason.
Quickly blossomed into an endearing relationship. Now, as a junior in high school, at this point, Tater had been babysitting for multiple families for several years. But 6 kids isn't something you see every day. What necessarily drew you to this family to take on that commitment with them?
I think it was definitely the way that Mandy spoke about her children was one of the biggest reasons that I was so excited to babysit. To be completely honest, I was really overwhelmed by 5 kids when I first started babysitting. I had never done that before.
But she says those anxieties were quickly nulled when she saw how the children interacted with each other.
How they all know what each other need and how they all know how to take care of one another really made me relieved.
Tater says even with 6 little personalities running around the house at a time, the job was never difficult.
It was honestly the easiest babysitting ever.
In her short time with the family, Tater says she developed strong relationships with each kid. From the youngest, that she spent a period of time watching on Thursdays.
I don't quite remember what it was about Thursdays that she needed coverage for, but they were my favorite. Teddy was the cutest and sweetest baby ever.
To the oldest, who was the ringleader for the young Karolkiewicz troop.
Keegan, the oldest, he I don't know. He was just very thoughtful, and I could tell at times he was a little overwhelmed with all of his younger siblings, but he knew how to take time away and just step away.
And every child in between.
Ella was like my buddy. She had the spunkiest attitude and was just the most charismatic little human at 4 years old. Caroline was a little bit more quiet. I don't know. She's just so intentional and observant and kind. Bennett is kind of a little bit of a really sweet, fun, wild child, and he loved YouTube and telling me all about like Gen Alpha slang.
She tells me one of her favorite memories was capturing the second youngest of the group's excitement about becoming a big brother.
Smith said, "Take a picture of me. I'm so excited." And he was like jumping up and down, and he was just so excited to be a big brother.
Her love and compassion for the kids extended to their mother, Mandy, who Tater says was an inspiration.
She was definitely one of those people in my life at that point in my life that I needed. She cared about people. And of course, mostly her children. That was her world.
The tragic loss of this family has touched so many hearts across the nation. Tater says when she learned, she was shattered.
I completely lost it. I mean, I don't know who wouldn't. This is the most horrific thing ever.
But now, as she's working to pick up the pieces and remember the fond memories she has of each of them, she hopes she can continue to share pieces of who they were, so they're remembered for more than the circumstances of their deaths.
There's really no words other than the utterly horrific and disturbing and all of the things. And I just hope that people speak of their lives and not of their deaths.
A public service for Mandy and her children is set for 11 a.m. on August 24th at Harvest Vertical Church. Brian.